Hello, and you join us for the last film that Sean and I will be watching for Christmas 2016. This year, in a breakaway from our usual tradition of watching films set at Christmas, but not actually about Christmas, instead we've gone for films that are usually aired around Christmas, but still have nothing to do with Christmas. And with that, we've been watching classic World War II films. We started off with The Battle of Britain, which Sean felt was too long.
And Michael Caine died.
The following week, we did not watch A Bridge Too Far because Sean decided it was going to be too long because it is almost 3 hours long. Instead, we watched The Heroes of Telemark, which Sean thought was still too long.
Yes.
And in keeping with that, we're going for another continuation of the classic World War II films. We watched a key moment in World War II history with the Battle of Britain. We then looked at resistance fighting, and now the obvious one from that is a prisoner of war escape, a great escape, you could say. And so with that, we're obviously watching Chicken Run. Do you see what I did there with the
very good,
words?
very good.
Yes. Clever.
Career in comedy.
I tried. They just laughed at me, and not in a good way. That's like the Bob Monkhouse joke, isn't it?
Now that's a reference. Bob Monkhouse.
It is. I like that joke you did. When I told them I wanted to be a comedian, they all laughed. Well, they're not laughing now.
Who's laughing now, Mum?
Be warned, my connection is being as dodgy as ever, so this might cut out at any moment.
Christmas. The rail's on strike, the planes seem to be on strike, soon the postal service is on strike, now the internet's on strike.
I'm bloody well hoping the airlines aren't going to be on strike. I'm flying home.
Christmas, I heard.
I'm hoping EasyJet isn't. I'm flying home Monday.
EasyJet are barely running most of the time.
EasyJet are based solely out of Exeter. No, I'm with Flybe, sorry. Flybe's based solely out of Exeter. EasyJet I like. EasyJet do a lot more flights, for one thing. So, we're going
off airline talk.
Yes. Somewhat related. Speaking of things that should be able to fly but don't, let's go on to Chicken Run.
British Airways.
Hey, right, enough satire.
Hey, cool.
Yep. We're going to start the film in 3, 2, 1, go.
Why is the exclamation mark separate?
I don't know.
Like they forgot to add it. Oh shit, we'll just in there.
Chicken.
Yes, chicken. Ooh, what could it be?
I've never quite known why that is the emblem for DreamWorks.
There we go.
Do you know why? Because I don't.
2 seconds into DreamWorks logo. The logo was the idea of company co-founder Steven Spielberg, who wanted a computer-generated image. That's it, I think. It's literally just...
Oh, so we don't know quite what it is. A little boy fishing.
A little boy fishing because it's...
Reasons.
Because Pixar don't have that yet.
Fair enough. I think this was actually, I believe, Aardman's first feature-length film.
I believe so.
Because it was also the first of the partnership.
Yes.
With DreamWorks.
I believe so.
Because what I love is most people don't realise it is just the Great Escape with chickens. Which makes it such a great film. Less Nazis.
And more pies.
More pies. I think that makes it more brutal in many ways. Because it's a prisoner of war camp rather than anything else. There's Ginger.
00 chicken.
Double O hen.
Double hen, double chicken, double hen. Chicken's a male for female because wait, there's a difference between chicken and a hen.
A hen, a chicken is just chicken. A hen is a female chicken.
The male's a cockerel.
Yeah,
Or
or
cock.
rooster.
Not rooster.
I think cockerel is the technical term. I think rooster's a different kind. It's
Roost.
kind of
That ground's clearly made of plastic.
only the ground is obvious. Because Sean, everything else looks totally real in this.
Yeah, it's what every chicken in England looks like. And chickens would never be disorganised.
I told you they was organised. Such an amazing. Some of the lines in this are just brilliant.
It's often they always do very well. Just dig a bigger hole, or just don't take the fat one.
They've got to take all of them. You can't. The whole point is they've got to get them all out.
I just want to have the heroic sacrifice for everyone.
Yeah, but Bunty's not the hero.
The hero doesn't necessarily have to make the heroic sacrifice.
It's Ginger that has to.
Someone who's not the main character can make the heroic sacrifice.
Yeah, I know they can, but they don't do that at the start of the film. Otherwise, the film's far too short. There's some vicious dogs, though.
Deadliest weapon known to man, gnome. Or hollow Santa by the looks of it. I wouldn't need that. It's probably ceramic. The commandant.
What I like is you must realise how terrifying she is. Dear God.
It's the commandant.
Considering how the dogs react to her, she is the most terrifying character
ever conceived in fiction.
Not far off.
And that stepmother from Cinderella.
True.
He is genuinely messed up.
Cooler. 3 weeks.
No chicken escapes.
From Tweedy's farm. I wonder if there is a chicken farm that is actually, just
Set up like Auschwitz.
well, prisoner of war camp is a bit more typical for it, really. But the whole barbed wire thing to keep the chickens in, not to keep things
It's more
out.
risky to keep the foxes out. I think barbed wire would do much.
Electric fences are what that's used.
Just shotgun. Also, I'm pretty sure the Creative Shape didn't feature Egg Lane.
No,
May have done, they've been very...
not eggs.
He laid something, just not eggs.
Must be awesome.
Yes, because you let the chicken walk themselves into the...
I'd like to add the chicken's wearing a hat and a scarf, or a neckerchief at the very least.
Well, that one was knitting.
Babs. I love all the harebrained schemes they come up with to try and get out.
Well, this is turning fast.
You've got to say they're imaginative, if nothing else.
He would have noticed that. Even he's not that incompetent.
Well, that's the point. They make them as incompetent as they can.
Everyone has an egg yield chart.
The Commandant does. Here we are. Now, this is a classic Great Escape.
Yes, the tunnel.
The whole thing of it is even that bit. I want to know who's at the other end of it, really, though.
We'll never know. Pretty sure you can't do that with a purple mixer.
No, wouldn't be easy. It depends how soft the soil is, though, at the same time. This is one of the best ideas they had.
Really, dogs would smell them, between. I assume.
I think that's also quite terrified by the image of Mrs. Tweedy.
Single chicken was harmed.
There's the other reference. Is that a sprout?
I think it was.
It is. It's a sprout.
It can't be a tennis ball. It'll be too. It's the worst thing you can say to someone who's been in solitary confinement.
Babs doesn't. Ah, Fowler.
He said Pip Pip.
He's my favourite character.
Of course he is. Because we had chickens in the RAF.
Yep.
He's like a riding for something in her hand. She has the boots.
The music as well that does
Like
it.
a riding crop.
Yeah, it's the rubber gloves as well.
Yeah, like. So. It's a German accent, but.
I think she's more terrified with the northern accent.
Yeah.
It's. Ugh.
Is in my camp.
All it takes is the plan to go to be upside down, and it all goes badly wrong.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of a pun on Auschwitz with rolling chickens, but I can't think of one.
Disney's got loads of them, but they're not chicken related.
Auschwitz puns.
Auschwitz, Dachau. Oh dear.
Zeros.
282. Ugh.
And ring the neck. So you kill chickens.
That's what my grandma used to do.
Back on the farm.
Yeah, my grandma was raised on a farm. She's a country girl. Of course, evidently, that's not what they're doing here.
No.
Something a bit more brutal.
Because the chicken would lay there and get his head.
Won't lay there, they hold it down.
What if you're on a farm? If you're not going to ring its neck, just shoot it.
Oh no, that's a waste of a bullet.
You're quicker on this. No.
It's quicker if you ring the neck.
Well, yeah, that's what you should have done.
Well, snap the neck, really, but yeah. That's what they do with pheasants, apparently, as well.
Well, you shoot off pheasants. Because technically that's his game when you shoot them.
If they're not dead,
No.
if the shot doesn't kill them, you would then ring their neck. I learned that from my other grandma.
Who shot a lot of things.
No, she was telling me she was recounting stories with the Queen.
She went hunting with the Queen.
No,
It was a fabulous day. We went out on our
my
horses.
grandma would. She's a staunch monarchist. No, but I've got a vague recollection. Oddly enough, it was a Boxing Day. Boxing Day dinner. It was
And
just
I'm
another-
too hungover in boxing. That conversation with anyone.
I was about 8.
I would still be drunk, but on sugar.
Someone's got to be non-serious of those.
Yeah, because this chicken's. Oh. No.
Ah, yes. I do like those two.
Timothy Spall. That's one.
And who's the other one?
Phil Daniels
That's it, Finn Daniels.
is the other one.
Yeah. It's Timothy Spall as Nick.
Timothy Spall is Nick. And
Yeah.
the other one, Fletcher. The Fetcher. I can't read.
I love lines in this. I do think Fletcher's just got some of the best lines though, because they're just so dense.
Mm-hmm.
Like a duck. He's just so dense.
It's the henchman of comic relief. You got the smart one, the dumb one.
Yeah.
Well, big guy now.
Case in point.
Yeah. Chickens are up to something.
Chickens are organised.
And tasty. Oh, come on. You cannot get a chicken carcass that clean.
No, there's no way.
Pretty sure we're not like that inside. Sometimes I've attacked chicken.
I've never had a full one.
Oh, I have. Not the carcass bloody thing. Pretty sure I ain't one getting that clean. Unless you have piranhas.
I'm just trying to look around at the set. So.
You mean the model?
Yeah. Because one note, at least one thing in there I noticed was there's a stuffed owl in a glass jar.
So all the Aardman films must be in the same universe. So you get Marvel on this. It takes place in the same universe as Wallace and Gromit.
There are references usually to one another.
Down chickens. We named Ginger because we're because chickens are clearly where the money's at in the current state of affairs.
I believe the phrase is he's a hen-pecked husband.
Yes, that's probably what they were. Because it has the word hen in it.
Yeah. I mean, clearly they're not organised. Look at that. Yes. It's a shambles.
Never an ill person begins a story about the war.
Yeah.
Everyone gives that eye roll. Also, chickens don't have teeth either. They have beaks.
Yes.
How did they break the beak? I'm curious. I want to get a gift. What the hell?
When it breaks, it's just been wrapped up.
I call it a chicken pulled.
It's a turnip.
Like a turnip.
And let her go.
Line the century. Ah! You say organised, it is a bit.
For some reason, all the terms coming in my head are all chicken puns, because I'm about to say they're running around like a bunch of headless chickens.
They might become headless soon. I'm on to you, chickens. I just love the teapot.
And apparently he buys it.
I think more she calls him, isn't?
Yeah, it's more. Oh yes,
Mr. Tweedy. Who's Miranda Richardson, by the way?
Who is?
It's Mrs. Tweedy.
Is it really?
Yes.
Who's Ginger?
Julia Safi from Ab Fab.
Ah. Actually, I can hear him as Miranda Richardson now. Yes. You're right.
Oh, someone else from Ab Fab. I say that, there's a lot of people. a chicken, what else are you going to do with your life? Sue the world?
You're a real dreamer, do you know that, Sean?
It's a chicken. And, if they really wanted to escape, they would have learned to fly by now.
Chickens have been bred out of the ability to fly, that's the point. We don't ask them what they want. Mostly because they're not capable of cognitive thought, but...
It's no fun. Marks being doing what you know he does and being an idiot.
I like Babs.
Or Bubbles from Abfam. He's also an idiot. Chickens and ducks. This is entirely different. That's the sequel, Duck Run. Duck is it's Duck Run, and he's got a subtitle of Now It Gets Quackers.
Oh God.
Who was that again? I just assume they all fall.
Poor Ginger. There you go. Heaven's helping you.
He make jokes about that. Can Rooster fly? There's no time to Looney Tunes sketch.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's a concussion at least. Chickens! Yeah. So they always fire the rooster off with an advert?
No, he's escaped on this occasion. Well, we'll find out shortly, but...
Flying, of course.
But as we know, as we find out shortly about Rocky, the man is not modest.
He's an American in an English-produced film. Of course not. Because roosters do that. It's a terrifying way to wake up.
Yeah.
Chickens have a humorous. They have wings. Do exactly know how their wings are.
In theory, it's the same bones in your arm that make up a wing. It's the muscles and varying things that make it different. Scotland!
Which is a great joke, considering who's voicing.
Yes.
Rocky.
It's a brilliant joke.
Oversexed and
Yes, true.
Rocky Roads. Hey, that one hurt. No, he's not. He's an American. Drinking his tea out of his egg cap without his pinky extended. Such an American.
Oh,
Ladies.
bloody Yanks.
There we go.
Oy.
Modest.
Oy, for God's sake.
Nah, this film's way better than The Lone Ranger.
Which one?
Exactly.
I'm not sure if Babs is stupid or if she just takes everything at face value.
Yeah, it could be either. Frequently.
There you go. It's got your attitude, Sean.
They're chickens! And they won't notice, so we have many teapots. The convenient plot arrival truck.
Plot arrival truck.
Truck always
We know
arrives.
where he's from.
Truck arrives always at the convenient time. That's a moustache.
It is.
Proud
my old
man
one.
there. Back when the circus could have animals. On the run from the circus. Don't people normally
Please
run
don't.
to the circus when they...
Depends on the situation a little bit. Please tell me when you said back when they could have animals. You're not saying you wish they could still have animals.
Never been to a circus.
Given that we know they don't tend to treat the animals very well, it's not. I don't believe in keeping animals in captivity. Full stop.
The electrical lit one. We have both, just in case Frankenstein invades. And Ranger. Surprised I didn't blind him, cause him to fall over when he turned that on. So what part of the Great Escape did the circus performers show up and...
All right. I'm not saying it's a remake.
I know. So I might have to get this film a try if this is how it happens.
But in essence, it's the person. It's the. Who is the lead actor in it? The lead role in The Great Escape.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen The Great Escape?
No. I know that teapot's still there. What a great callback.
Ooh, that can't be pleasant.
I can teach you to fly in a day.
just love Fowler. Which is just your typical idea of the old officer who's past his heyday but doesn't quite accept it.
No. Aerodynamics. I'm sure there's a degree of thrust is needed for flight. Although I'm not sure that works with birds.
Teamwork means...
Some of them would need big wings for the mass, shall we say.
Wingspan.
Now we're doing karate chickens.
Yep.
They're exercising! Exercising!
My favourite bit is Bunty is just doing the push-ups with one arm.
Yes. Where the hell in York did they get an Oriental fan? What's this doing it? Raining chickens. Or rain hen. Was she knitting while flying?
I think she just took off with it. Oof.
Did she even... Beyblades! That was a helicopter.
Jammy Dodgers, custard creams.
English.
Very. Ooh.
T-Rex. T-Rex usually.
That's usually when there's sudden drops. Not a continuous. Ooh.
Looks got an upgrade. And Optimus Prime is part of the circus.
His locker's a bomb shell,
Yes, I
bomb
saw.
casing.
Poultry product limited.
Limited. Established 1901. Gravy gallons.
Mm-hmm. The crane came with the truck.
That's a clever use of binoculars.
Just... Damn chickens. A vital part of chicken, that. Is why I married you.
There's a picture earlier on, I think, of them, of him propose on their wedding day. She is not a happy person.
Down here. Then what the hell will those spikes come out for?
Don't know.
Ah, IKEA manual.
My favourite bit is he still actually doesn't know what the machine is for.
Yeah. The trouble with chickens in the pies, you need a continuous source of new chickens. Or breed them. Otherwise you're going to run out of chickens.
Hmm.
He thrust.
Who's Mac voiced by?
Who?
Mac.
Mac is voiced by Lynn Ferguson.
Hmm.
E.T. drinking.
Water, I think.
Mm-hmm. Ginger's much better.
Ginger's her name, though.
He thrust.
I thought you were planning on making reference to the person who was the voice of Rocky.
Back in the days when having his name in the film credits was a good thing.
Yeah.
It's Mel Gibson.
Yeah, I was going to say we have not even mentioned it yet.
The jokes write themselves.
Yeah, they do.
And then Mel Gibson. Still in there. What the hell are they? It's not Yorkshire. It's a wasteland from Fallout.
I think it is Yorkshire. Most of their stuff's set in Yorkshire, isn't it?
Well, that's where they're from, isn't it? The Arbon Studios.
The Arden Studios in Bristol.
Oh.
But it's always Yorkshire because that's where Wallace and Gromit's set, isn't it? Yorkshire.
That's I think Nick Park comes from up north somewhere. I missed that punch. All I got was like a fish. I didn't get the setup to where that joke was going.
The suit that Nick wears there is a potato sack.
I think you could just catapult them over the fence. Skip the idea of actually flying.
Yeah, but they need to survive. That's the key thing. They've built their own stands on
Yes, I understand. That's nice.
And I'd like to add she's got a knitted
How long is this chicken camp? This is how far she's going.
Oh dear. Oh.
Ramp now.
Oh dear. Babs is gone for.
You know how many times you can't let any eggs on the list. Why is there a guard tower? Who's up there?
This is tense. Ugh.
Right. To chicken Jesus.
He will protect us. Iconic line. I think that's most people's lives, really.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've felt that for years. Decades, even.
That's a first.
That's the damn good chicken feed. Chickens have a concept of being killed.
Is this? First time I've known that's the
Apparently
British
so.
rule. I thought the British way was keep calm and carry on.
Honesty has nothing to do with that. Alright, how long is it going to take for this to get this age-old plot device to... God, man. The day after Chicken Black Friday. You suddenly feel depressed. Not even want your chicken feed.
The harmonica in the background as well.
Who's playing that? And where did they get one from? Or it's like so big, it's like 4. It's quite good, but it didn't work.
I think it's Mac that's playing it, actually. I can't be certain.
You should be scared of that, but harmonica, I still want to know why there's a guard tower. No one's up there.
Might
It's
not
not
be
a
a guard
tower or
tower.
something, it has a walkway around it. It's clearly a guard tower.
Oh. The archers.
Ah, the archers. That's British workmanship.
It's an anti-thieving device. Now, that's a verb I've never heard in my life.
Podging.
Nelly podging.
Customary dance number.
Apparently they all know how to dance now.
Oh, that's just movies in general. People will just go to full on.
But no, it's all routine though as well.
Yes. Where did disco ball come from? Because clearly there's a disco ball in there. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there is a Christmas ball, and they've got Christmas lights there.
Alright. Alright.
That's us two. There you go, here's our moment.
These sunglasses that fish on a rat from.
I always thought the scene was longer when I was younger.
Hmm?
I thought the scene was a bit longer than the whole song. It doesn't actually do that much of the song,
Yeah.
really. It's the music again, isn't it? It's that sort of
Earthquake in Yorkshire.
Earthquake.
Oh, the dogs are barking. They know something's up. That does look like something from Wallace and Gromit. Just the complexity of that machine.
It really is, isn't it?
Overly complicated.
It's another one of my favourite bits because he's built it.
He was just following the pictures. He wasn't reading the words. Oh, pie's coming out of there. Peg one.
So happy at it as well, isn't she?
Ooh, apple pie. They aren't homemade and made in the machine, but probably would actually with food.
Yeah, he's right. Actually, it's the whole thing of like, what is it? Auntie Bessie's.
Yes, Aunt Bessie's.
Aunt Bessie's. That's it.
Aunt Bessie makes Yorkshire puddings. Mr. Kipling makes insanely good cakes.
Usually good.
Blooming neck, about as close to cursing as they could get.
We mustn't panic.
On retaliation. She's been captured several times at this point.
Yeah, this is different. That's when she's been put away in solitary confinement.
That was a hell of a boost. Apple pies, come on. He's got that bit down now, at least.
I've just suddenly thought, does he remind you a bit of George?
Tad. In Germany, you will talk. Damn this lemonade. Smooth surface. That was nearly a PG. That's nice to cut all those vegetables and peel and wash them.
Carrots, potatoes.
The machine that knows what's coming down.
That's a clever machine.
I'm pretty sure realistically you would kill the chicken before putting it in the machine.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to take the bones out, get rid of all the feathers.
Apparently the machine does nearly all of that.
On the offal.
I'd like to add, Ginger managed to get away so far as well.
He's a mess around. Oh. On one point. Into pastry away. Oh, we got far. Woo, it's a ride.
All the vegetables have already been chopped up there, by the looks of it.
The gravy gun. Very nice top there.
I want to know when the chicken should be going, because clearly it's not how those two have ended up in there.
Shh. Ooh, gas oven.
Equally, I want to know why.
Complete with dramatic slow closing door.
Yep.
Gravy! Damn Americans. Just wasting gas now, leaving the oven to
Covered
go
in
open.
gravy. Oh, indie scene.
Yep,
There we
done. I think still.
go. Yeah, apparently the pressures. Apparently that carrot went in bloody tight.
That gravy dispenser is integral to the entire thing here.
Oh, here's
And
the
the spanner
completion
in the
of
works.
the Indiana Jones sequence.
Ah, gravy! I want a dial that says gravy pressure. Oh, he just built that as well.
Yep.
That's like Windows. It won't go off. Just do this, the chickens. Do you have a picture of a chicken actually in the pie for your...
Tells them what that is.
Yeah, it's an American plug I just saw.
I think it was an old school one rather than an American one.
Yeah, we censored that pie to the face scene.
Yeah.
It would have been obscene otherwise.
Another iconic line.
Right, here we go. Easily startled a bunch of chickens. So I'm surrounded by idiots.
Hooray! Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Coming up, chicken. It's the eyebrows. Surely, can roosters actually fly?
No.
No.
None of
Surely
them.
Then surely he would know he can't.
Well, he's claiming that he's a special one, remember, as well.
Oh, the rooftop under the stars scene. The quiet moment. There's a few mini chicken pies. I mean, a hat would have ended up in the pie as well.
I don't know.
Just curious. I've never found a small chicken hat in
might
my
be
pie.
going. You might be going a little bit too far for me on that one, I think, Sean.
Just undress the chicken. And by that I mean take its hat off and scarf. I still want to know where the feathers go. And the bones and the offal. And the bits you don't eat. Or don't traditionally eat the chicken. And to be truly accurate, that should be horse going into that chicken pie.
Right?
You remember all the horse thing, where everything was horse meat?
Yeah, but that was a bit
Yeah,
out of
they don't mind what it is. Good idea. We'll smoke a joint.
Wrong kind of grass.
Ah. No.
That's the best reaction. Is a yeah, no.
You lost me at the grass. Oh my god, the hill's alive. It's coming closer.
With the sound of music.
No.
Sorry. Why is it?
That has not seen it. This is kind of based off of escaping from an LDPW camp. It all comes together. Meanwhile, at the map painting. Yeah, because the father's not going to notice that. I mean, he's a bit of an idiot, but he did confuse his teapot for
busy
chicken.
fixing the machine at the moment as well, though.
This is the dramatic bit.
Yep, this is the revelation. Because the music's turning now as well, you can hear it. And of course, the creepiest music Revelation has to is circus music. Well, it is creepy as anything when it's done slowly like this. Because there was something missing from the poster, wasn't there, Sean?
We'll get a cannon. Great idea. Can you actually do that in circuses? Fire chickens out of cannons?
I don't know. I think this thing's set in the 1960s.
Just kind of seems. See, firing a man out of a cannon would be a spectacle to watch. Imagine chickens just be a lot of squawking and a bunch of feathers. I always want to know how they do rain on Yavin. Because how these are filmed.
Well, nothing's moving there.
Yeah.
Which makes me think it is actual. I don't know. It's a great challenge. With great difficulty.
It's still plastic, remember? All models, all done. Incredibly done work.
Water's one of those big challenges for them, I know.
Damn water. See? Get a cannon. They'll sneak out in pie cases. That's a great idea. Oh.
That was a...
Me, Michael Caine, in a plane, shooting Jerry's.
I love all the nicknames they've got. Ooh.
Pete Marrow got surrounded by idiots.
I quite like is you can see behind you there, the mud's just flying all over the place.
Fight! legs and. Hi. Oh, girl, I suppose it's that.
And suddenly they're all interested.
Yes. Ah, yes. The
No, when he's revealed it's the Royal Air Force.
Yeah, we don't need the story. Yeah, let's leave him to it. Yes.
I think it's a Lancaster. Which actually means he gets to play with play with the toy planes.
Yes.
I like how he says apparently.
Gnomes. Now gnomes are right. And they have tails. Gnomes now.
He's clearly thinking, okay, I'm going mad.
But maybe I should start taking those pills again.
I imagine he's thinking, don't tell the missus, don't tell the missus.
She'll hit me again.
Oh.
Ouch.
Something's happening, but I don't know what.
Do you ever get that feeling that you're missing something?
The massive scissors.
Yes.
Bad with the little ones.
Well, not bottom, but love all the branches around. That's not even a bike.
I've got to say, they're doing some fine engineering work,
Yeah.
especially for considering they're chickens.
Yeah, it lives. That's a high pressure gravy to knock up.
Oh.
I'm probably quite hot.
Boiling hot, I would imagine.
Several heavy burns.
But actually, no, it wouldn't necessarily have to be that boiling.
I always think of gravy being hot.
Well, that's because you always have to boil it, don't you? Depends on it. It might be pre-manufactured gravy though as well. Remember.
Meanwhile, touring the scenic hills of Yorkshire. On a tricycle, he found it was the right size for him.
And a radio.
Just want to see someone drive past and go, that chicken on a tricycle.
It's all in your head. It's all in your head.
It's Mr. Tweedy as well. It's odd to have the chicken's head in the pie.
Again, I don't think they're actually done like that.
I know, but the way to advertise it. Now it lives. Ornate way of making pies.
Ooh. She is evil.
Evil. Oops. I'm surprised I got away with the word bugger.
Yeah. What do we do now?
Chicken! Chicken's taking off a leap, and I want Mrs. Tweedy to walk past, see what the hell's going on. Nope, she's busy chewing her check.
Hey.
He'll never be found.
All it is a slight look.
Yeah. I think of freedom, I think of chickens.
That's the best line. Are those the only choices? Oh.
She's not noticed. That must be a very in-depth checklist. And now this is Transformers.
No, this is the scene from Dumbo when they're setting up the circus.
Baseball with tennis bats.
I want to say kudos to them on doing that roll. That's a perfect straight lines there.
With fairy lights that aren't tangled. What could go wrong? She heard that.
My favourite bit, he never refers to her by her first name. He always refers to her as Mrs. Tweety.
Mascots.
Yeah.
Poultry. Why would you have mascots for the Air Force and a bird that can't fly?
There we are. That's the reality line for you there.
Yeah.
That
That is silly.
Aircraft.
That is silly. This has been completely realistic up to that point. If you did that, it would just cross the line to silly. Chicken sausage.
I don't know what the TI stands for.
No idea. Terence
Ignatius.
I have to think of a name.
Terence Ignatius Fowler.
Pilot extraordinaire. Still no.
And this is not a glider that they're flying or anything.
No, it's actually. I think you need a hell of a lot of pedal power to get that thing off the ground.
Oh yeah, but consider how many chickens there must be in that thing.
Except for those three. This way up.
And actually his chops.
Tasty triangle chocks. We're not going to say a brand though, because we have to pay for that. Gearing system and everything.
And it's powered flight.
Yes. This is what you still not noticed. It's an entire chicken hutch, which must be heavy. On those little wheels. I can't do it, Captain.
All the Star Trek.
Yes.
Oh.
Both missed, I'm surprised. Lift that entire thing.
Took 3 of them.
Then you can have to do a very tight, narrow turn.
I noticed the back wheel's not a wheel; it's a roller.
Yeah.
She's not at all sort of
psychotic.
No, I was going to say the entire notion of what all the chickens are doing. Nope, it's not even phased us. I was thinking, you will be a pie. Got to have the American, hey, moment there.
And even she's like, that's just ridiculous.
Ooh. Yeah.
Prize that Fraser.
Push!
Sure that would not support that. Quick, to the first notch!
Hey! It's actually flying.
Amazing amount of thrust it must have. And how long are those fairy lights? How exactly?
Ooh.
That's.
Oh.
Can't hear that. This is a British film. Get it? A Klingon. Okay, now it's carrying her, the average weight woman with an axe.
Yeah.
Quite a way. That lipstick. Why would she have a lipstick?
I don't know.
She has no lips.
What I quite like about this film is the lead role is female, and even the lead antagonist.
Which is rare.
And she's not like she's strong-willed. Ginger is fully capable of everything.
This is a not cut paper.
They're safety scissors.
Which is so safe they don't cut anything.
Yeah.
Oh god. A picture of her being a nice homely wife is way more terrifying.
It is actually.
Eggs!
Oh. Yeah, it's all the more terrifying the way she was.
Good job they had that. Not the eggs.
No.
Those safety scissors. I never realized that if he does go through the chicken's neck, you're gonna go through into the. It's covered in egg. This is the Wile E. Coyote book of physics.
Yeah.
Not until you notice. Oh, Jesus, still holding on. It's like not until you notice that let go do you actually fall.
Yeah. Oh dear. Oh, that's not going to be good.
Death by boiling hot gravy. We'll just leave it to it. No.
He just slowly steps back.
There's the gravy. That was a lot of gravy.
That's a lot of gravy.
So I'm pretty sure it might be computer generated.
He does get the last word against her, though. He opens the door. Dogs are happy. If you'd only listened.
She's still going to.
Oh.
She must be dead by now.
Nah, she'd just be hurt.
Leveled the entire barn or house. I'm not sure exactly where they put the
entire site.
I'm like, Jesus, that's a lot of gravy. Made a mushroom cloud out of it. Ah.
Yay! Ooh.
Close the door.
Chickens can't kiss, they don't have lips.
Well, most animals don't kiss. Then some of humans do. You're bringing realism at this point into this. We're off to Lancashire. Some TV news report on that.
God sticks into it.
Yes. Child endangerment. Because we live in a cartoon world.
Yep.
Chicken Run 2, which is in the Vietnam War.
I think it's set in the 60s.
Like Apocalypse Now, but with chickens.
Ah, this old conversation.
Chicken handkerchief. I'll never stop that conversation.
It's a good film.
It is a good film.
And apparently we've got the credits for the French dub version.
Right.
So, what did you think? You've seen it before, I know, so...
Well, it's still a funny film with Aardman. They always do good films.
They always do good
You would be
films.
surprised.
Never seen them do a bad one.
No, I can't think of a bad one. I haven't seen them all, so... The ones I've seen, they don't do bad ones. I can't imagine them doing a bad one.
No, I can't actually.
Because they're usually very good with it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Chicken Run is a good film. Parodying The Great Escape, apparently.
It parodies a lot of the...
We parodies a lot of things. Aardman's always parody pop culture.
They do references to it, but the whole film is a parody. It's not really... It's an homage is probably a better word than a parody. It's not mocking The Great Escape.
No. Pastiching.
Yeah.
Of The Great Escape. I'll argue it is slightly taking the mix by doing it with chickens.
It's a little bit...
Not in a horrible way when you can take the piss out of something you like, but you still make fun of it.
Yeah.
You're not doing it out of malice to be horrible. You're just thinking, I like it. And I'm comfortable enough with me liking it to take the mick out of it. Because I am. By doing it with chickens. Because when you want comedy, you think chickens.
It's the age-old joke.
Mm-hmm.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Chicken didn't. Chicken got hit by a car on the way over.
I only recently actually found out why the joke is actually funny.
Really? Is that an eye-opening moment for you?
No, it's just the whole nature of... It's a joke because it's not... There is no punchline.
Oh.
Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side.
Well, it's that kind of deconstructive humour.
It's deadpan. I've never really understood it.
Deconstructive humour. You're expecting a witty punchline, you get the obvious answer.
Yeah.
It's a deconstructive joke. Like, why are you stupid? Why do you think chicken crossed the road? Moron. Anyway, back to chickens. You think of the film?
I like it. It is. I agree with you in terms of Aardman. They always do good films. I've never seen them do a bad one.
No,
I like World War II films as well, though. So for me, it's a blending of lots of things I like. I don't have any problems with the film generally,
other than all the things I pointed out throughout the film.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're willing to forgive it because it's an Aardman film. The whole nature of the premise of it means you have to suspend your disbelief from point one. You can't go, all right, I can suspend my disbelief on the premise alone, but then it can't. But then I've got problems later on with the plot or the reality of the whole thing. It's one of those difficult things to ignore. It's like with most. It's a family film. I think I have to say that.
Kids get to watch lots of funny chickens.
Yep.
We're here
Funny.
for the deep social
You
political
get a
commentary
nice emotional journey.
about chickens and their rights. Chicken lives matter. Poultry lives matter. It would be more inclusive. Why restrict it to just chickens? Well, you a bigot. All poultry. Starting that's now a Twitter campaign. Poultry life matters.
So just to answer this question then,
Oh, what?
since this is what Nick and Fletcher were finishing on, what did come first, Sean? The chicken or the egg?
The protozoa slime in the pool it evolved from.
You get two options. It's a chicken or an egg. There's no
That's
third
just wrong.
No, we know what the answer is.
What?
It's the egg.
I'm trying to think. Early life was bacteria, which then made life in seas originally, which grew legs and came onto land. It could
Yes.
possibly be the egg. Fight. This conversation's. It's too late for a
It's the egg.
deep and difficult about.
The answer is the egg came
All right,
first.
you're getting really passionate about this. It's the egg. God
Because it's,
damn it.
even if you want to go that far back, birds evolved from reptiles. What do reptiles come from? Eggs.
A embryo in a amusement park. Which then, I believe, impregnated into frogs. No, frog DNA was used to fill in the gaps, and I don't know where they got the eggs from to impregnate them. You know, ostrich eggs, if I vaguely remember that film.
Most likely,
Very
yes.
big. Oh, guess what's on BBC Two on 27th of December?
Chicken Run?
Heroes of Telemark.
Really?
I can't find Chicken Run. I've been going through
I can't believe Heroes of Telemark, son. We've
Yes,
actually
it
done
is
one
on.
that's actually on at Christmas.
on
Wow.
BBC Two. If you wish to watch it, there it is.
There we go, everyone. And you can watch it, of course, with our commentary.
I'll send it to the BBC right now.
Send to the BBC. So, and with that, that is the end of our Christmas 2016. That's the end of 2016 from us as well, actually. We won't be doing, I think, but we're not planning on doing any
Ooh,
before
Indiana
New-
Jones is also on. Sorry, what?
Indy's always on at this time of
Yes,
year. Again, that's another one we can do sometime.
but not Crystal Skull.
I don't think we'll be doing any before New Year.
I doubt it.
Yeah, so in which case, from Sean and myself, we wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
What he said.
Yes, see you all in 2017.
If we don't die before then.
Hopefully not.